I now prefer to talk about victims and perpetrators. Today I feel closer to any Chavista who believes in this project and is deceased after 18 or 20 years, and who is against the excess of the government, who is against polarization and hate, and who wants a peaceful Venezuela, rather than many more radical opponents. I believe that we must enter into a period of unite between brothers and sisters, and that we understand that Venezuela, beyond political parties and leaders, we are all Venezuela. And that are two groups, the victims and the aggressors. The government is a minority. Those who are, you can call them government protectors, beneficiaries of the regime, are a minority. As a minority, they will never get the majority, especially if we are united. And we are put aside parties and ideological differences, and if we understand that the death, insecurity, hunger, lack of medicine, exile, separation of family affect us all. If we understand this, there is no way that the government can stop this social movement. I think there's a double explanation for that. I think what we are receiving as a treatment for the regime is a mix of the best cleanup practice of what they have done in Cuba, what they have done in Libya, and what they have done in Asian countries to subdue the population, and in the sense, let's say, those new forms of propaganda and oppression instigate fear, torture, which is no longer so messy, but use a group as an example. And then, alternative. They apparently contradicted themselves to give the opposition a break, and then again delay the process. This purging of repression methods is what we, as a Venezuelan, are suffering. That is the first explanation. We are dealing with the use of very refined technique of social repression. Second, is what we never imagined that will end up like this. We, Venezuelan, after a war independence and the Civil War, we have a 19th century and few conflicts happening in the 20th century, are basically peaceful people. Now, don't get me wrong, when Venezuela explodes, they explode. That resistance is accompanied by latency, like an active volcano, what is waking up.